The northern lights, scientifically known as aurora borealis, are spectacular natural light displays that appears in the night sky. They are caused when electrically charged particles from the sun collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen in Earth's upper atmosphere, often inspiring intense passion and lifelong addiction among avid aurora chasers. The lights create a deeply romantic, awe inspiring display of pale green, pink, and violet waves. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Shrishti. Take a moment to listen, feel, and connect with the message of today's story. So let's begin. Today's story is The Girl Who Chased the Northern Lights. For as long as she could remember, 17 years old Maya had been obsessed with one thing, the Northern Lights. It began when her grandmother showed her an old photograph. The picture displayed a sky filled with strange green waves flowing like ghosts across the darkness. What are those? Maya had asked. The aurora borealis, her grandmother replied. Some people travel their whole lives just to see it. From that day, Maya had only one dream. Years passed, but life was never easy. Her family struggled financially, and traveling to the far north seemed impossible. Yet Maya never let go of her wish. One winter evening, shortly before her grandmother passed away, she handed Maya a small leather journal. Open it only when you are ready to chase your dream, she whispered. After her grandmother's death, Maya tucked the journal away. She couldn't bear to look at it. 10 years later, she found it while cleaning her room. Curious, she opened it. Inside was a handwritten note. If you are reading this, you finally decided to follow the lights. Maya smiled through her tears. The journal contained stories, maps, and strange notes collected by her grandmother. But one page stood out. At the bottom was a sentence written in shaky handwriting. When the lights appear, look for the shadow that doesn't belong. Maya frowned. What shadow? The sentence made no sense. Still, she packed the journal and used her savings to book a trip to northern Norway. 3 days later, she found herself standing in a tiny snow covered village beyond the Arctic Circle. The locals were friendly, but when she mentioned the journal, an old man at a cafe grew quiet. Your grandmother came here many years ago, he said. Maya nearly dropped her cup. You knew her? The old man nodded. She searched for something beneath the lights. What? He hesitated. I don't know. She never told anyone. A chill ran through Maya's body. That night, she waited outside beneath the crystal clear sky. Nothing happened. The second night, thick clouds blocked the stars. The third night brought a blizzard. Days passed. Her vacation was nearly over. Frustrated and exhausted, Maya began to wonder if everyone had been right. Maybe she had spent years chasing a dream that wasn't worth it. Then came her final evening. The forecast predicted clear skies. Tourists gathered on a frozen hill overlooking a valley. Hours passed. Midnight arrived. Still nothing. One by one, people gave up and returned to their hotels. Soon, Maya was alone. Snow crunched behind her. She turned around. No one was there. Her heart raced. Perhaps it was an animal. She tried to ignore it. Then she heard the sound again. Crunch, crunch, closer this time. Slowly, she looked around. The valley was empty. The forest stood silent. Yet something felt wrong. Very wrong. Suddenly, the sky exploded with color. Green ribbons unfurled overhead. Purple waves followed. The northern lights had arrived. Maya gasped. They were even more beautiful than she had imagined. Then she remembered the journal. Look for the shadow that doesn't belong. Her eyes scanned the snowy landscape. Everything looked normal. Then she froze. Far below in the valley stood a dark silhouette. A human figure, completely motionless, watching her. Maya's stomach tightened. There shouldn't have been anyone there. The area had been empty. She blinked. The figure remained. As the aurora danced above, the silhouette slowly raised an arm and pointed towards the forest. Then it vanished. Maya stood frozen. Had she imagined it? The lights continued to swirl, yet she couldn't shake the feeling that someone or something wanted her to follow. Against her better judgment, she walked towards the forest. Snow crunched beneath her boots. The deeper she went, the quieter the world became. Soon she reached a clearing. In the center stood a massive stone, half buried beneath ice. Something was carved into it. Maya brushed away the snow. Her breath caught. It was her grandmother's name, along with a date from 30 years earlier. Confused, Maya searched around the stone. Behind it, she discovered a small metal box. Inside was a letter. Her hands trembled as she unfolded it. Dear Maya, if you found this, then you finally saw the lights. Tears filled her eyes. When I came here years ago, I wished to see the aurora. Instead, I discovered something greater. Dreams are not valuable because we achieve them, they are valuable because they give us a direction to follow. I knew one day you would come here, not because of the lights, but because you inherited something far more important, the courage to keep chasing wonder. Maya looked up at the sky. The aurora shimmered like a river of stars. Suddenly, she understood. The mysterious figure, the strange message, the years of waiting. Perhaps there had never been a shadow at all, or perhaps her grandmother had left behind one final mystery to guide her to this place. Either way, it had led her here. The light slowly faded. Darkness returned. But Maya no longer felt disappointed because she realized that the true miracle wasn't the aurora. It was that a dream had carried her across the world and connected her to someone she loved long after they were gone. And as she stood beneath the Arctic sky, she smiled. Her wish had come true. But the story behind it was even more beautiful than the dream itself. Thank you for being a part of Shrishti. Carry this message in your heart and let it bloom in your life. And don't forget to subscribe. Shrishti.